Hello, everyone. My name is Jordan Whittier, and I am a sophomore at Union College studying psychology. My research is titled The Creation and Validation of a Scale Assessing the Motivations Underlying Honor Ideology. Before I begin my presentation, I would like to thank the Student Research Grant for their generosity with funding my study. Masculine honor beliefs describe an ideology that one's masculinity needs to be earned, protected, and maintained, often through aggression. These beliefs stem from the history of herding culture in the American South, which was a means for survival for many. Due to this, herders had to adopt aggressive behaviors to assert themselves over threats such as theft of their property. Boys who are exposed to this honor ideology at a young age learn to take pride in their manhood and physical strength, which is reinforced by the people surrounding them. Throughout this reinforcement, these men feel as though they must defend themselves against insults to their manhood to protect their reputation. Previous measures of honor ideology have focused on breadth, aggression, and threat concerns. We contend that these scales share the common feature of status attainment. Therefore, we propose that masculine honor beliefs may be better understood as motivations toward reputational attainment. Honor-based in dominance and honor-based in prestige, two separate pathways to status attainment. We hypothesize that the two factors of dominance and prestige are replicable and will show convergent validity, but also differential prediction of measures of honor, aggression, empathy, and dark triad characteristics. Specifically, prestige will most relate to positive and dominance will most relate to negative characteristics. We use the masculine honor belief scale, honor ideology for manhood scale, social dominance orientation scale, and the Rodriguez honor scale as inspiration to write our items measuring these two different motivations for gaining status within honor cultures. To test and validate the proposed scale, two studies were created. The first study worked to identify a reliable set of items to comprise a measure of masculine honor beliefs that can be categorized as prestige and dominance. The items were randomly ordered in a Qualtrics survey, and each cloud research participant reported their levels of agreement with each statement. Factor analysis extracted the two factors of prestige and dominance and removed several of our items. The second study examined the relationship between our items and other measures of masculine honor concerns. Participants answered our items as they did in study one. For example, participants rated their agreement with one of our statements from the dominance subscale. To make others respect me, I find ways to show my dominance over others. Or they answered an item from the prestige subscale and rated their agreement. For example, to increase or maintain my reputation with others, I would defend myself from threats. They were also asked to fill out the honor ideology and manhood scale, masculine honor belief scale, and the Rodriguez scale to examine masculine honor. Measures of empathy, virtue, self-esteem, prestige, and need for approval were answered, and we expected these items to correlate positively with our prestige items because these personality traits are perceived as positive qualities to possess. Lastly, measures of social dominance orientation, social desirability, egotism, dark triad, and trait aggression were answered, and we expected these items to positively correlate with our dominance-oriented items because they relate to possessing control over another. As you can see in the graphs, it was found that both subscales are correlated with existing honor measures. As predicted, the dominance subscale is most related to dark triad as well as other forms of anger and hostile aggression. The dominance subscale and prestige subscale are both concerned with reputation, although dominance is related stronger than prestige to narcissism, need to belong, aggression, and esteem. These two subscales also diverge in opposite ways on things related to integrity and empathy. This newly proposed scale allows for a comprehensive test of the motivating factors behind individuals' endorsement and attainment of honor ideology. By understanding one's pathway to status attainment, future research can use our scale to understand the consequences of honor ideology for dominance versus honor ideology for prestige. I would like to thank everyone for listening to my presentation. If you have any questions, you can contact my advisor, Connor O'Day, at odayc@union.edu. Thank you so much again. I hope you enjoyed.